Hi everyone, I'm Shane Stevenson, Director of Museum Collections and Curator at the Buffalo Naval Park. But where I am today, I am on a family trip to Thessaloniki, Greece, and you see the 4th Fletcher class behind you, HS Velos. We're so excited. I talked to Buzz at the Cassin Young and I talked to Tim at the Kidd, and we kind of came up with things that I should be looking for. One of the things you'll see on pier side here is while I pressed and I tried, they did not allow any filming on board. So I'm going to do a second video, maybe live when I get back to Buffalo, and I have a lot of photographs, so I will describe the photographs, but unfortunately I couldn't film when I was in there, only photography. HS Velos, USS Charette, all right, constructed in 1943, and was sold to the Greek Navy in 1959 and was in service until 1991. So there's a lot of stuff on board that is right from service, like where for us in America they get stripped off. Here they're still on. And it's interesting, the crew that I've seen walking around are military, they're active military members. So I talked to a chief engine man, I talked to a second class. I didn't see his rate, but he was a second classman going to school. But this was a real thrill, and again, we know how we feel about the 3 in America and now being able to visit here. So some of the things that you'll see in the photographs are just modifications and changes. The Sullivans is in a certain way, Cassin Young's in a certain way, Kidd. So I wanted to see what the 4th one was. So like the double ladder in the aft superstructure, I looked at the hedgehogs, I looked at the quarter deck, I looked at, they have the 5-inch practice loader and the 3-inch practice loader, so I kind of have some photos of that. Certainly up by the bridge area and the O1 platform, which is a variety of changes on the O1 platform. So what you'll see is they have both 26-foot motor whaleboats. All right, so I took some photos for that because we are getting one back put onto the Sullivans. If you look aft of that, you'll see they have their 3-inch 50s that I've been so desiring to get back for the Sullivans to keep her in her 1962 configuration. So I took some photos of those, some close-up of the mount. Right after that, if you look on the back of the aft stack, you'll see that platform. All right, Sullivans doesn't have that anymore because we don't have the quintuple torpedo tube, which you'll see right there. All right, now that is an aft-facing quintuple torpedo tube. All right, one of the people that subscribes to our channel said, "Why is this aft when most of them were forward-facing, but this was aft-facing?" So I hope to have a better answer, but yes, they are indeed aft-facing. All right, and that platform on the smokestack was where the torpedo director was. Since we got rid of our quintuple, we didn't need that platform anymore. So you'll see that in a video of Lucas and I, and we talk about that, because that pipe is in a weird configuration, because it couldn't go all the way up, it had to go up and around. And so you can see it actually below the platform, and of course very obviously coming out of the top of the platform. So I'll also be doing a video because this was an anti-dictatorial ship as well. Right? And I'll do another video about its work against the Greek junta from 1967 to 1974. Really nice to see some of those changes, and again, you'll have a lot of photographs about that. But we're so very pleased. The Buffalo Naval Park, and Cassin Young and Kidd, we did that 80th anniversary celebration. We tried to involve the Velos. Also, what that means is arrow, so it's the arrow in Greek is Velos. And we just couldn't get anyone to involve them, but we have flown a Greek flag on their commissioning day, which is in May, and they were commissioned in 1943. So for Tim, they don't have the dummy waiter, right? I don't know if you're going to watch this, but no dummy waiter here. I actually asked I asked the chief If you could just pop open the door that leads down to now your, segregated space, segregated steward space. There was no dummy waiter there. And I want to thank you for watching. If you ever get to Thessaloniki, Greece, which is in the northern half of the Greece, you can come visit her at D16 and see the last remaining, the fourth last remaining Fletcher in the world. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, give the thumbs up, ring the bell. So even on vacation, everyone, I'm working for you. Okay? Thanks so much, and we'll see you again soon.